Hey guys, welcome back to Backseat Driver. I'm Julian and together with me Idris and Jonathan. We're back in the office. Thank God for that. Life is starting to make sense. So we will be continuing the whole video series from home and office at the same time.
So for this week, we are trying something new. Our producer Shaz has come up with a slightly new format. We are going to show you some car news of the week and then we will give you our reactions to it. And later on in the show, we will do this new segment called Would You Rather. We pick between two different types of cars. Yeah, so for the first piece of news this week, it is
the new BMW 4 Series Coupe, which was just launched a couple of days ago.
Virtual launch, right?
Virtual launch, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. And well, this is essentially the coupe version of the 3 Series previously.
Yeah.
But now BMW is looking towards making the 4 Series sort of like its own standalone model.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah.
But I mean, like, why would they want to make it a standalone? I mean, right? It's a coupe version of the 3 Series anyway.
Yeah,
or is it because there's a Grand Coupe, so they want to...
I'm not really sure what they're up to. I mean, they have a lot of models now. They have 1 all the way to 8.
I mean, it's like a lot of models. I mean, a lot of car makers have a lot of models in between. This slot in between for sake of business case, sort of.
Yeah. So,
what do you think of it looks?
yeah, it's about the grille, isn't it?
It looks like this. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, it's the previous generation 4 Series was a very good looking car.
Yeah,
Don't you
I thought the previous generation was very coherent. The sheet metal was very good. It was not overly done, not overly exaggerated. The new grille on the new 4 Series, however, it's mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing, yeah, exactly.
I like it though. Maybe because of the launch photos, they are very well photoshopped. It looks very futuristic.
But that's the thing, with the grills that BMW is doing now, it actually looks very good in person. So you had the X7, the 1 Series. Those were, well, in photos, they didn't really do very well. So I'm surprised that you actually like it in the photos.
I actually saw the concept in Frankfurt.
The i4.
Yeah, something like that. It actually looked no different from the concept. I mean, it still had the huge grille, very futuristic looks. I thought they were gonna go easy on the grille, but apparently not. So,
but here's the thing: this is the M Sport version, I believe. This is the M440i. If you look at the 430i, that looks quite okay. Even
more tame.
Okay.
This is more tame. Yeah.
I think for the 1 Series, when you see in person, it's okay. But the moment an old 1 Series parks next to it, then you realize how big the grille is. And I suspect this is the same case also.
Could well be.
we have to see that in person. Okay, next up, in terms of concepts, is the Nissan GTR 50 by Ital Design. What do you guys think of that?
I want one. I want one in my garage. I want one in my garage.
Yeah.
I actually didn't like the car when it first came out, and it came out quite long ago. This is GTR 50, right? I didn't like the way it looked. I thought it was too futuristic and too slick for its own good. Or maybe it's because we've been looking at the R35 for so long that became the GTR look. And then suddenly you come up with something that's slicker, slimmer headlights, crazy expensive. It suddenly just doesn't make sense.
But I think it's a welcome. I'm happy that the car is around because the GTR is already 13 years old now.
Is it 13?
Yeah, the R35 is
well done, man.
2007. Yeah, it's a very old car really, and this sort of it looks good. I think it really looks good. How many pieces now?
I don't know. 50 pieces? I don't know.
So would you drive? Would you want?
I mean, I would want one in my garage for sure. But I mean,
Yeah.
why? I mean, I don't even know how many pieces are there in the world because I know I'll never have the money to buy one. So
Yeah.
right.
Oh wells.
Next, something for the VW guy.
Oh.
Yes,
Right.
which is me, of course. So a few days ago, Volkswagen sort of released sketches of the RTM R shooting brake. I think it's a very good looking car. Now, shooting brake is one thing. The other thing is that it has an R badge. Now, that's quite important because that means possibly in the future, there will be a performance variant of the RTM. Now, the RTM is a very fast car, really. Or rather, not very fast, but fast enough.
It's fast
280
enough. It's
horsepower, four-wheel drive, the
Yeah.
car that's available in Singapore right now. So I'm very interested as to know.
Okay, but I have something to admit. I don't like the Arteon's color now. The com color, the gold, yellowish. That just puts me off really. But I think the Arteon, like you said, is fast enough. It was supposed to replace the Phaeton, right?
It's supposed to replace the
Supposed.
CC.
Or is it the
Really,
CC
the
or
Passat
but it's now the
CC.
flagship model anyway, so we don't have the Phaeton
Yeah, we
anymore.
don't have
So
the
the
Phaeton.
Arteon is now the flagship model.
Yes.
Don't you think the shooting brake looks like a Scirocco? Long.
Oh, well, that's a good point. Now that I look at the image, yeah, a little bit, sort of, but I think it's an elongated version of the hatch or the coupe, what have you. I don't even know how to categorize a Scirocco coupe. Is that right? Say that?
It is sort
Yeah.
of like a hatch coupe.
Okay, but that said, if I were to choose between the sedan or the shooting brake, I would definitely go for the shooting brake because
Yes.
I'm a wagon person. I love wagons. I think they are very functional, form versus function. It's just a very good balance. It drives well, ample space.
Yes.
Why not, right?
And the fact that it has a R badge. Now, I don't know what engine the R will have. I don't think it will have the 2.5 litre E95 from Audi.
2 liter.
Yeah, it might be.
Or it could.
The
maybe-
3 litre V6
Maybe.
is possible, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
on this MQB platform, I don't think there is a 3 litre.
Wait, the Arteon is MQB or MLB?
It's MQB. Yeah.
Is it still MQB? I thought the based on size it will already be on the MLB. Oh no, maybe not.
It's not, yeah.
Alright, we gotta move on. Next is the new Lamborghini Sienna.
Sian.
Hmm.
Sian. I don't know.
Yes.
Well, we did an unboxing video and a review.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think about
there you
it?
have it. I thought the Sian was. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like supercars to be hybrid, right?
Okay.
Even though Porsche made the supercar that was hybrid, so on and so forth. I mean,
How about full electric supercar?
yeah. Okay, maybe full electric. I'd rather you go full electric or just full ICE, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't evoke any emotions in me. The Sian does it to you?
No, it looks like any other supercar.
Yeah, it just reminds me of the Reventa.
Yeah, but there are 63 pieces in the world. I think that makes it very desirable. It being limited makes it very desirable. 807 brake horsepower, 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds or less than 2.8 seconds. It's obviously only for the car for the rich and the famous.
Yeah.
It's not for you and
Yeah.
me or three of us combined. It will
Yeah.
never be for us. But if I had the money, will I get this? No, I won't. No, I
Yeah,
won't.
okay. Oh, there we
So,
go.
that's it.
So,
Eh.
our future struggle.
Our current struggle, you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Our
yeah.
current struggle.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Next up, would you rather? So, let me do the would you rather. Shaz calls it the fun round.
All right.
Fun
Okay.
round.
Fun round.
So the first one.
Okay.
Would you rather a BMW Z4 or a Toyota GR
Oh
Supra?
dear. This is such a huge debate now, right? Oh dear. I'll go for a Supra, I think.
I'll go for the Supra.
Yeah.
I'll go for the Supra for two reasons. I personally don't like drop tops. I like a coupe more than a drop top. It doesn't attract as many eyes on the road. I don't like it when I drive and people just points at me, like, oh, this guy. Like, it just this. It attracts unnecessary attention. So that's one of the reasons. I would like mine to be a little bit more private.
No.
A little bit more understated. So I think the Supra would definitely be for me.
Yeah, I like the Supra also, and it comes with a very interesting engine, of course. Everyone is questioning it, why it's a BMW engine. But if you think about it, that's a modern day 2JZ, really, which the Supra used to have. So,
A80 Supra used to have, yes.
yeah, so that engine is very capable. I mean, you put a boot mod 3 on it, and it's going to make a huge amount of horsepower.
Yeah.
So, it really is just like a Supra previously.
John, what would you
Very
have?
modified.
Would you rather the Z4 or the Supra?
I think the Supra.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, well, we're on the same page, man.
Good
For
stuff.
all the same reasons you guys mentioned.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
It is, yeah, it's cheaper.
Next.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Forgotten JDM
Yeah, the
classics.
Okay.
Mitsubishi GTO or the Nissan GTR.
The fair lady
ZS.
did. Yeah, the Z32 fair lady. Z32 for me.
Yeah, I'll go for the Z32. I'll go for the Z32.
Yeah.
For me, the GTO.
Why?
Pure looks.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for me it's just pure looks.
Well, if you drive the Z32, you can tell people, hey, I got the headlamps from Diablo.
That's a cheap shot, man. That's such a cheap shot.
So you can walk around, hey, you know, I got the headlamps.
Yeah, I got a Japanese Diablo there. But
Yeah.
no, I think the Z32 is really cool because it's fairly vegan. I think it's like a cult, right? It's like a very cult classic. It isn't just a normal classic, it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
So as time evolved and then all the other fair ladies started coming out, you know that you still have something of an icon.
Yes.
Whereas the GTO, I thought that it will just be disappeared into the crowd behind when all the newer ones come out, right? The GTO just feels like it will just slowly disappear. And everyone will just forget about the GTO.
But for normal people, I think the GTO looks like a supercar, really.
It actually looks a bit like a Supra.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a color, I don't know.
Yeah, but
So,
I mean, normal
looks like
people
a
would be like, oh, this is a nice
Yeah,
car.
it's
Yeah.
compared
like
to the
a very
dreams.
fast car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supercar, Ferrari, etc., etc.
Okay.
So next, will you have a Ferrari SF90 for yourself or 10 Nissan Leafs for your entire family?
Electric future. Okay. Well, this is
10
quite tough.
Nissan Leafs for your family.
Would you have one Ferrari SF90 for yourself or 10 Nissan Leafs for your family? I'm a very practical man. I'm a very Japanese man. I will go for 10 Nissan Leafs for my family. I wouldn't go for Ferrari. I mean, you know. Yeah.
How is having 10 cars practical?
I mean, I could give to people, man. I mean, I could give to my family.
It's like
members.
Formula E, you know. You need pit stop, you just change the car.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
You park the 10 around the
Exactly.
island.
I'm like, if I'm lazy to even like charge my car, I'll just stick with the Nissan Leaf. I've got
Yes.
9 more to choose from. Anyway.
The only problem with the Nissan Leaf in Singapore, it uses a CHAdeMO charger, right? That's not very available. No, it's not as available as the usual.
It will be available, man.
Really?
It will be available.
I'll take the SF90.
I
Yeah,
just,
I'll take the SF90.
Yeah.
I'm just being sour. I said it will be available because I took 10 Nissan Leafs. But I'll give one like to my aunt, my uncle, my in-laws, my parents. I mean, it's 10, right?
Oh dear.
Wait, producer, can I sell any of the 10?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'll also take 10. Yeah, I'll also take 10.
Fair.
Okay, next. Daily transportation. Would you rather choose a Mazda 2 for the rest of your life or take bus or MRT but have a garage queen dream car in storage like the NSX?
Yeah, I'll take the bus every day, no problem. No, Mazda 2 is a great car, but I mean, I like a fast car. I like something that I want to enjoy every day. Not every day, on the weekends. So I'll.
Okay,
have
but
it.
it's in storage, which means you don't really get to drive
Yeah,
it.
you can
You
drive
can't really
it
drive
out
it.
to the track once a year.
Once a year. You can only drive the NSX once a year, but you got to take bus and MRT for the rest of your life, like on a daily basis. No, man, I will take the Mazda 2 for the rest of my life.
I'll take
Because
the
if
bus.
I have an NSX stored in in my garage as a garage queen and I never have the chance to drive it, then why the hell would I have the NSX, right? I want to have the NSX because I want to drive it weekly. You know, these cars would just be a garage queen for me.
You can take
You know,
taxi.
at least.
Oh, can take taxi.
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
can
the
take
NXX.
I'll take the bus. I'll take the bus. MRT,
I'll take
no
Mazda 2
problem.
for the rest of my life. I mean, like, it's quite a capable car, the Mazda 2. I think it's very hard to believe, but it's quite capable.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
quite
car,
like it.
Mazda 2.
Yeah, I
I'm not
quite
saying that it's bad. It's
Yeah.
just that if you have the NSX compared to the Mazda 2, then, well, the NSX will win.
So,
And so insert videos of Arten Senna, heel and toe to Suzuka circuit if you can.
alright.
I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, that's all.
Really? NSX? I mean, I wouldn't drive once a year, but okay, but anyway, yeah, so there we have it. This is a Would You Rather plus a news segment. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment box below and tell us what you would rather have.
10 Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, I'll take 10 Nissan Leafs.
Mazda
Don't forget to hit the bell button just so that you'll be notified whenever we upload new videos as well. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Stay safe and be well. Ciao.